You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com. We give discounts to military veterans and significant ones. It's not like, here's your 3% off for getting your arm shot off. It's like I discount by like a third, sometimes a half. A young man writes in, hello, my name is so-and-so. I would like a video response. I'm going through a divorce in a state, but I was married in Hawaii. I have 2 children from a previous relationship and pay child support for one of them. I have full custody of the other child. I have no children in my current marriage. As of now, my spouse demands to sell the home I purchased and wants 50% of the profit. I alone am on the loan for the home. I alone am on the loan for the home. So you have the mortgage. I did add her to the title. Oh, jeez. There you go. You added. You are not getting married again. You are not getting married till you get your shit together and learn about American women. You have to read a lot more red pill stuff. I would just start reading Return of Kings. I would start definitely by going to Terrence Popp videos. You can find him on YouTube or the website redonkulous.com. Go talk to him. I tried to get him to do a video, but I haven't heard back from him. But definitely, watch that. And then you're not marrying a girl or living with a girl for at least a decade. Okay, you're not making any more mistakes because you're not younger. Yeah, you don't have that much. Yeah, okay, there's your age. I'm not going to mention your age. You don't have any more quarters left to fuck this one up. You're down to your last quarter, so you're gonna stop fucking up in that regard until you figure it out. I'm active duty military, so most of my basic housing allowance covers the mortgage payment, and the payment comes from my account every month. The house was purchased for $217,000 and was appraised for $240,000, leaving $23,000 in equity. My spouse refuses any kind of buyout in order to keep the house, either in her favor or my own, and wants to put the home on the market without using any of her own money. She has never put any of her own money into the mortgage or home. Well, why should she? You put her on the title, and then you put your name in the mortgage. Yeah. She does work and has always worked since we were married. Okay, good. I absolutely do not want to sell the house. I do have 2 kids to raise. Is there any other method you can give me to persuade a compromise? Would it be easier to sell or keep the home and stretch the divorce until she gives in? Again, she is bitterly set on selling the home and getting the divorce, and is not willing to compromise. As of right now, I plan on continuing my service in the military for the foreseeable future. Yeah, you gotta, because you're going to need the money. And the free food, clothing, and shelter. I'm 2 weeks away from returning home from deployment. All right, thank you. I am out of ideas and would greatly appreciate Cappy's opinion on words. Okay, look, here's the deal, dude. You're in the military and you're overseas. I'm going to assume you're over in Iraq or Afghanistan. But even if you aren't, you're in a not leisurely position and you're overseas when you're not in your home environment. Fuck your house. Fuck what you want. All right, here's the problem. There may have been signs. We're not going to go over whether you could have seen this or predicted it. You're in your situation now. And right now, you want to do this the hard way. For $23,000. Now, you said you bought it for $217. It was appraised at $240. There's been did you make any additional, like when you sell it, are you really going to get $23,000? You get a little bit more because you paid it down. Even if you didn't pay it down, I'm going to assume this is a recent marriage. I'm going to assume you bought it within the past 3 years. I'm also going to assume that with realtor's fees and capital gains or whatever else, there's going to be roughly $23,000. Here's the point. This headache and hell you're about to put yourself through, not to mention the extra cost of lawyers that you're going to drag extending this divorce and this proceedings, give the bitch her fucking money and have her go away. All right? Don't make it any harder on yourself than you've already made it. Now, I am not a lawyer. I'm not a divorce attorney. I haven't looked at your documents. I don't know Colorado law versus Hawaii law versus whether you're out. Okay, that's where you got to go get a lawyer. But my general opinion, my general strategy, when you're talking about the house, if you're looking at the house, you want this house, too fucking bad for you. All right? It's fine, she wanted a divorce. It's not your fault that she wanted a divorce, but this is your problem. Okay, you married the wrong gal. This is what comes with marrying the wrong gal. Now you got your this pittance. I know 23 grand seems like a lot, and it is, but your sanity and health and the time alone you're going to save, both just your free time and the lawyers that I think you're gonna have to spend a shit ton of money on, all for $23 fucking dollars. Let the bitch have her half of that. What are you fighting for, Max? What's she gonna get, Max? She's been working, so I don't think there's a ton of alimony. You ain't got no kids, there's no child support. In other words, what I'm saying is you don't have this huge estate that's worth fighting over. It's worth 11.5 grand for you. And you're overseas. Do you got time to deal with this shit? I know you got kids. Go find another house. Rent someplace cheap. Find out what your housing allowance options are. Find out what you get. It's not like there isn't housing out there, right? But as for this home, don't care. Don't care whether you absolutely do not want to sell the house. Tough. Your mental sanity and your happiness, not to mention your kids' happiness, that's dealing with someone who's their stepmom. Fuck that. All right? Talk to your lawyer. Say you're willing to let go of the house. Find out. I mean, now, what the good news is you've held up to this point. You've taken a very strong stance on this. So she's expecting, like, oh, he's not going to budge on it. He's not going to budge. You can say, all right, if I sell the house, we go 50-50 on it, I never see you again. Or you get something else from her, like you never come back. One and done. Get her the fuck out of your life. Okay? This chess piece is not worth fighting. This is the pawn you sacrifice. There's the fucking pawn. Never talk to me again. Take the fucking pawn. I'll win the game by getting up and leaving. So, that's what I would do. Talk to your lawyer, of course. I'm no divorce lawyer. But I do know no divorce is worth 11 points. Dude, guys, down below, for those of you who have been divorced, you tell me if this is worth $11,500. You tell me if your sanity and happiness and just peace of mind is worth the 11.5, or should he stick it out for that? Anyway, that's the best of luck to you. Thank you for serving the country. And seriously, before you start dating, you're going to go watch every one of Terrence Pops' videos. All right? Best of luck to you. Toodles.